Okay, I'm testing out my new Insta360 with the Rode wireless microphone, which you can see right here in the 360 if it's doing everything correctly. Okay, we're going to take a quick drive. I'm up here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, on half of my run. I brought a trailer up, I dropped it. Now I'm headed back to El Paso. I'm not going to do the whole damn thing. I just want to see how this sounds in the truck with the Rode. I have a windscreen for the Rode that goes right here up on top. Uh, right here, fits right there. You can see videos of it in other people's videos. It's just real quick. I'm not putting that on now. I'm just clipping this to my shirt. Nice thing about this, I can clip it to the inside of my shirt, or I can connect a mic cord to it and put one of those cute little mics and just have this somewhere else. Now this is transmitting to the pickup, which is on top of the Insta360, and you shouldn't be able to see it in the 360. It should be in the invisible line, and it's just sitting up there and everything's working. I'm basically doing this. My grandson Liam likes 360 videos. I guess Charles likes them too, but he probably has a very short attention span. So pay attention, Charles. Okay, and Liam, for when we get you all set up to be the next Martin Scorsese, whatever, this is going to be something you're going to get to work with. You can scroll any direction. So you're going to be my co-driver. So you keep an eye out for those wild Albuquerqueans because they're crazy, and you keep an eye out on my right, and I'll watch the left. I'm driving, you over there. And anybody else who's over the age of 20, this is hands-free. I don't have to look at the camera. I'm going to be paying attention to my driving. The camera handles itself. I can even do voice activation on it. So if I really wanted to, I can tell it when to start and when to finish. All right, I'm going. Wasting enough time. All right, I've already done my pre-checks, already done my hooks. Trailers all together. I'm going out the gate, and I'm going to get to test the distance on this because it's supposed to be line of sight, but I have to lock this gate. So I gotta walk. I'm gonna park here on the street, and then I'm gonna walk back. And that's about, it's an 80-foot long truck, and you figure give it another 15 feet. Let's see if it stays connected, because the way this works is it's not using the built-in mics, it's using this mic. And that means I should be able to talk all the way back to locking the gate. So let's give that a quick shot, shall we? All right. I know you can still hear me now. I'm outside the truck. I'm now, and see, my watch is just disconnected from my phone. So my watch disconnected the back of the trailer at 80 feet. I'm about 10 feet beyond that, closing the gate. Oh, son of a snitch. I have another gate to close. This is even further. So if this catches it, great. If it doesn't, I'll know 'cause of this, which I'll probably have to. I can just pull the audio directly from the mic back. That was the first gate. That's way, way back. I have to be at least, oh, over 200 feet maybe from the truck, walking back to it now. But like I said, it's recording me regardless of whether the camera gets the audio or not. You can go in an app on your computer and you can pull the audio. It'll record about 7 hours of audio. in its own built-in memory. Nice thing about it is, when you fill up that 7 hours, it just starts deleting the oldest records. Okay, I'm now back to the back of the truck. 80. Whew, exercise. I'm at the back tires. I'm at the front of the trailer. I'm at the front of the truck. From looking at the audio meter, I am connected. And I have stayed connected. I'll be able to tell once I see the video. All right. This lets you know, Liam, little Martin, that you can put this mic on one of your subjects. And if you buy the dual kit, which of course you're not going to do, you don't have a job. But for those of us with jobs, you can buy this kit with 2 mics. Because it's a dual, it'll take 2 signals. You can click this little square to anyone else. So for my daughter, Natasha, who's thinking about doing a podcast, you can put one of these on each one of the podcast participants and they can talk and they don't have to worry about, can you hear me? You will hear them. They don't have to fool with a mic. If my sound of my voice is fine and I can't fool with the noise canceling, raise it up, lower it down. Right now it's on the recommended settings. And you shut this noise canceling off on the 360 camera. Now this also works with GoPro. It works pretty much with anything that records and uses audio. Now my Ordro, the wearable headset that goes on the side of my head, it won't work with that, but I've already figured out a way and I'm going to test that later. Since it records the audio on the mic, I can just use the Ordro, use this system. It won't pick it up, so I don't really need the receiver. But then in post, when I go to process it, cut the audio track off of the Ordro, add the audio track from this, and just sync the sound up. And I can do something like testing 1, 2, 3. And that would be the mark that I would sync with, or just watch my lips or whatever. Since the Ordro can't see the wearer anyway, there's not really much need for that. But if I'm recording someone talking, then I just match with their lips or do the 1, 2, 3 sync and whatever. Once you have the audio matched, you can leave it matched. You can probably link it again, lock it, and that way as you cut up the video, the audio gets spliced and edited right along with it. This is what I do every afternoon when I'm leaving Albuquerque. This is a special trip due to the 4th of July. They had more freight, so I had to come up an extra day. Well, I didn't have to. They asked nicely, and they always do. They're always there for me, so I got to be there for them, even though God knows I didn't want to drive up here again. So now I get to go back. It's Saturday. I now get to go back down to El Paso and start my weekend. Of course, I'm not going to be there till about 2 in the morning. Well, no, I'm going to be there by my GPS. Says I will be there at 11 o'clock. Okay. So traffic is heavier, of course, during the week. And I usually start this trip at about 4 o'clock. So you got rush hour. But one thing about them here in Albuquerque, they are so polite. They let me cross over because they know where I'm going, because that's I-25 right there on the side. Now, of course, Liam, you're supposed to be looking on my left. Don't let anybody creep up on me. You need to be paying attention. You're the co-driver. I'm the driver. They usually let me in because they know trucks coming on are going to get on I-25. I'm kind of almost in the middle of Albuquerque. I'm slightly above where I-25 going north to south and I-40 going east to west meet, and the meeting point is up here. I'm going to do this until I get down to about McDonald's, where I'm going to take a break, well, go to the bathroom, and go to McDonald's and do such and such and such and such. So this is going to be, this tone you're hearing is saying that I have low coolant. I don't. No one can fix it. It's annoying and it's driving me batty. So I talk to myself all the time, just like I'm doing right now, because that tone is like Chinese water torture. I hear it in my sleep. I hear it when people talk. It's telling me to do things, bad things. I'm not listening to it because it usually shuts up. See, as soon as I get to 5 miles an hour, it shuts up. So it's definitely a low speed annoyance every time I come to a stop. You see the Top Golf on the right. Now, of course, my windshield looks like crap. That's because bugs, lots and lots of bugs, which you wouldn't really think considering it's a desert, but no, big bugs, juicy bugs, bugs that must be full of crazy glue or wax or something. But no sooner do you clean them. This is just from coming up from El Paso, what you see on the screen. I'm used to it. I've been doing this route forever now, and so I'm used to it. And this is they always let me move over. They're very nice about that. They're no worse drivers than just about anywhere else, but compared to Dallas, they're a lot more courteous here. Mainly because their city is like the size of a postage stamp. I mean, like I'm almost halfway. I'm about halfway through right now. Even though it's Albuquerque, I haven't learned the wonderfulness of all of Albuquerque. Haven't taken the time. That's on me. I'm up here so much, you would think that I would. I might come up here on the 4th of July to see the fireworks display, because I got to come up anyway. If I just come up earlier, I can see the fireworks display. I haven't decided yet, because I can't stay in El Paso for the fireworks because they go off at night. By night, I have to be on my way up here. So if I leave El Paso earlier on Monday, then that would put me here when it gets dark, and I can go straight over and watch some fireworks. I just haven't decided whether I want to do that, because quite frankly, the drive up here is starting to wear on me, and I'll probably be able to do this for about another year, maybe two. I'm a truck driver, and as much as I hate to say it, I kind of want to see other places. Of course, that will end the first time I can't get miles or money. You keeping an eye on the side there, Liam? There's people coming up on my right-hand side. I didn't hear you say anything. And Charles, I don't know what you're looking at. Pay attention. All right. I don't know if you're with the 360 camera, you may be able to see my side mirrors. I'm not sure. I'm dealing with the mount from my motorcycle. It's just a perfect fit. Clamps right onto the dash, and it's solid. And I already know that the stabilization, it's shaking just a little, and I know you're not going to see it. So it's like great. And the noise. This is how it's not very noisy in this truck. It's not very noisy at all. So if the noise canceling works halfway decent, you should hear my voice clear as a bell. And I was just checking, the strap is not on it. So I'm rambling. You should be getting a good sense of the volume, and I can see the volume level going up and down. I can't really see because I can't really look at it, but the volume bar is a colored bar, and it's flickering up and down in my peripheral. So I know it's recording something. How it sounds, no idea. The airport, if you didn't notice it, was over there on the left. I'm talking so much, I'm not even at least pointing out that. There was an airport. That's the airport. Not that anyone cares. Okay. We are now out of Albuquerque. That's it. That's it. This is the outskirts of Albuquerque. There's Indian Reservation Casino over here on the left, which you'll see when I get off the freeway, interstate, whatever. because they opened a brand new truck stop right here after you get out of that. And of course, we're back up to 75 miles an hour, because once you come down that second hill, boom, you're 75 because you're out of Albuquerque. Albuquerque sits in a bowl, which is why they do the balloon fest and everything, because of the way the air currents work. It's real easy to go in one direction, rise up where the wind goes over the bowl, and go back the other direction, or however else they maneuver. This is just the perfect area to do it. I used to do dedicated Walmart, the groceries, because the next town down is called Los Lunas, and Los Lunas has the warehouse for Walmart, and I used to be dedicated out of there. We serviced all of New Mexico and West Texas. So I did a lot of back and forth from here to El Paso then, which was better because then you could stay in El Paso and then come up, grab your trailer, then go back down and deliver, or deliver somewhere in New Mexico, and you would just stay at the Walmart. Nice, but it was with Swift. And I know what you truck drivers think of Swift. You're kind of right, you're kind of wrong. Swift sucks. But you know, if you know what you're doing and you keep your eye on them, don't let the hand get in that cookie jar, you will make it. My first truck was leased with Swift. I paid it off. So me and my truck left after the truck was paid off. Or rather, we left soon after. This all is new. This exit and everything, I guess the truck stop paid to put it in. Because they didn't have a truck stop really until you got much further south. All right, Liam, is it clear? Is it clear, Liam? What? You are not helping. All right, don't let anybody squeeze between me and my right side. When I make a right turn, don't let anybody try and squeeze in, because if they squeeze in, they're going to get run over because the trailer sits to the side. So keep an eye on this right side, since you ain't telling me nothing about the left side. I'm going to make a right turn here, Liam. Okay, real quick update. After I stopped, I got to look at it, or at least it was giving me some kind of warning. It was showing me that the unit, the 360 module, overheated and stopped the video. It must have done it as I was coming in, I think. I don't know, because I can't, like I said, can't really see it. That would be distracted driving. So I figure I'm going to turn it on real quick, and the battery seems to be low. And I just figured I'd say that I could, like I said, I still have the audio because it's saved on the mic. So I can look at the video and see where the video stopped. But the recording of the vocal is totally separate from the video. Now it's on the video, yes. But where the video stopped, the mic was still recording its own audio. So I'm at a stoplight. Well, let me see. And oh, I'm sorry, I just got a cheeseburger, Liam. Well, you better like it. Anyway, so that's the nice thing about it. You might lose the video, but you have the audio. If the connection, like I said, is ever lost, you have the audio. So there's that. And now is the long 4-hour drive down I-25 to El Paso. Now, I'm not the kind to do these video vlogs just driving down the road. I don't really have anything to teach other than these electronics, which I don't have to do that while driving a truck. And there's so many people who do it better. But I thought, you know, for pretty much my own edification, I do this, and that way at least I can say I did it once, and yeah, done. This also means I can wear this in my motorcycle, as my other video showed, because I can put the mic in the helmet, because I already have a mic in the helmet, and it sounds fine. People hear me just fine. And I can put the mic in the helmet from the cord, or I can actually just put this in near my cheek. It'll probably sound weird, but I get to play around with it. And this way I could actually do travel videos on my trike and have audio and everything, if I can solve this overheating problem. Because you figure I live in a desert, so heat is always going to be a thing. And I don't even understand why the Insta360 overheated. My truck is air conditioned, and I turned on the air conditioning unit in the back. So it's actually kind of cold now in this truck. But the front air conditioner was already on. I don't understand why the unit got hot. This new model is supposed to be better with heat transference, but I guess not. And you could see, because you people can see out the front, I didn't do this at the height of the day. The sun was going down when I started this. And of course, there are rain clouds now. So I really don't understand why it had a problem, but it did. And I turned on the heater in the back, which is blowing to the front. And it's kind of cold in here. So it shouldn't overheat, and I'm not going to have it on very long right now anyway. The battery was low when I started it, but it's got enough battery to do what I need to do. And of course, I got three. I bought it and it came with a extra battery. So I got two batteries that are made for the new model, which are bigger batteries. And my old Insta360 can use these batteries on this one, but they're shorter, so they'll die faster. But that gives me 4 batteries. And I recently got a powered selfie stick because I can. I need help. I need help. I desperately need help. So I got a powered selfie stick that will power this unit if I really want to keep driving and filming, and you want to see the magnificent I-25. But that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I hope you like this, Liam. I hope you are conscious, Charles, because I know you're playing with your cars or something. For anybody else, any questions that I can answer, I'm new at this too. Bye, Tasha.